Here, Besa Latino Program Time.
Yo, Mitch Panseco Clock Deshpa, mis saludos y respetos, full blast. That's right, my gente. Big hug to everybody out there. Firm handshake and extended to all these righteous homies, gente, people, homegirls, homies, whatever you consider yourself, man. By the way, if you guys don't know, my name is Manny, the Jaguar Man. Gracias. Hopefully everybody's doing good. You know, another day, another dollar. Thankful to be able to witness another day, man. Don't forget to pray for whoever you believe in, homie. It don't matter, man. At the end of the day, we're all human. We all eat shit and sleep. Ain't nobody better than nobody. Entiendes, Mendes? That's right. Get down to the point. Today I want to talk about college, universities, school education. Do you need an education to succeed in life? What do you guys think? Talk to me. Anyhow, well, this is just my theory. This is just my point of view. And this is what I think. So, life, society, the government, the school system has made us to believe that we need an education to be successful in this short life. And yeah, it could be true in a sense. Sometimes things that work for you may not work for me, or things that may work for me may not work for you. You get what I'm saying? I think that education, school is not for everyone. And sometimes, I mean, it could be a waste of time. Yeah, I know. I mean, let me explain. And you might be thinking, oh, Manny, how can you be telling these youngsters or telling people that school or education could be a waste of time? Well, in a sense, it can be a waste of time, especially when you have all these people with debt up to here. Loan after loan. And, I mean, what you gonna major on, homie? Do you have a plan? Do you have something already set that's gonna get you making big money? Because you gotta pay back them loans, right? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but to my understanding, it's gotta be Uncle Sam's gonna come after you or whoever, and that agency that let you borrow that feria to get your education, or allegedly buy your books, or maybe go on a shopping spree. And you gotta pay that money back somehow, some way, right? So hopefully that money was used for something productive, something useful, that could be invested on your education, right? But look, how about if you go to school, you go to college, and you know, all these years, all this investment that you put in, but now you graduated, now you have your diploma, but you're not able to get a job on what you prepare yourself for. You're not able to get a job on the field that you're trained on. You're not able to get a job on what you're certified for. Why not? Well, I hear a lot of stories of people getting masters, bachelors, AAs, putting in work, going to school, and sometimes having a hard time landing that job. Now they have to have a plan B. Having plans, having options is always good. Yeah, you have option A, option B, option C, so on and so forth. Just in case plan A didn't work, you could fall back on plan B. And a lot of times, I mean, it happens. You plan for this, you plan for that, and sometimes things don't work out. They say sometimes the things that do come into existence are things that are just happen on the go, spontaneously, so to speak, right? to each his own. I think that, yeah, education is very important as far as learning what you're gonna use for that career that you so much love and desire. Because I think that desire, that motivation is necessary to achieve or to execute your dream, to execute your plan. You need to feel it from deep in here. You have love, dedication to what you want to do. I mean, people don't even know what they want to do. But let me tell you something real quick. If you want to find a job that you're going to be able to show up every day, if you're able to pick up a job and do it for free, that means that that's the job. That's the job for you. You're willing to execute that job. You're willing to work at that job, whether getting paid or for free. That means that, man, that's something you enjoy. That's something that you look forward to. So when it comes to looking for a career or a job, try to go by those quick little tips that I just gave. Man, the game is to be sold, not told. Equally. Damn, Manny, what are you doing? Hey, you know what? Anything for my people, man. I don't know it all. Let me tell you something. Oh, I'm humble enough to say that I don't know it all. A little bit that I do know, I'm willing to open up and share with my gente, with my fellow human beings, fellow homies, homegirl, anybody from the hood. You know what I'm saying? My doors are open all the time. You know? Now, don't get me wrong. There is people that have a bachelor's, have a master's, have some type of college, some type of university education, and yeah, let me tell you, they're the first ones to land on a good job behind the desk, corporate, maybe a corporate job, in the office under the AC with a nice little tie, looking all classy for the ladies. And you might be one of the first to get a job as a manager, supervisor. You know, having that education, you're already considered someone that could lead people from the front, work the plan the work. That's what education gives you. More of you become priority to a company. So you having an education puts you on top. You know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong, my best wishes to anyone out there pursuing school, education. And it's always good to prepare yourself. You want to learn how to read, write. You want to learn how to comprehend. You know, you want to be able to expand your vocabulary and be able to communicate. You want to be able to know history. History repeats itself again. So education is good. Don't get me wrong. Please do not take it the wrong way. But like I said, sometimes education is not for all. Now, history is good to know because history repeats itself over and over. And people that do know history, let's talk about inventors. We've had people throughout history invent the vehicle, invent the light. I mean, anything we see right about now has been someone's thought. Someone has thought about the car, the tire, the TV, the VCR, the DVD, a phone, the cell phone, computer. All that was somebody's thought in the beginning. It was just a thought. But the thought became something of an existence. The person with that desire, that motivation, that dedication brought that thought into existence. Are you with me? Yup. Let's talk about Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times before he was successful with the light bulb. No. Correct me if I'm wrong, ladies and gentlemen. To my understanding, he didn't give up. He didn't give up. He kept going. He had the formula, he had the recipe set up to where he failed one step, another step, another step, fail. How many of us failed one time and ya estuvo, boom, fuck that, la verga, we gave up? Shit, I'm one of them. But wow, reading about this man kind of just pumps you up and fuck, it gives you that motivation. Like, man, this dude did it, I could do it. You never know. I mean, whatever you put your mind to, you could do it. Thomas Edison. But they say that Thomas Edison didn't have no type of college education, not even high school. I don't know if it was Henry Ford or Thomas Edison, correct me if I'm wrong. He didn't even know how to read and write. But wow, Henry Ford, the creator of the vehicle, I mean, you would think right away, fuck, man, this man probably was really smart at school. Getting a car. Wow. But man, ladies and gentlemen, it does not take education to exercise your imagination, because every invention is somebody's imagination. It starts in the mind. That's why they say riches start in the mind. Be careful what you think, because your thoughts could become your actions. Your actions become habits. Habits become part of your character. Once your character develops, it's an everyday thing. You bring what you think into existence. Once you visualize it, it's so important to be careful what you think. And like I said, everything we see around us, whether a house, a boat, a plane, fuck, the city, it was somebody's thoughts. It was somebody's imagination. And the desire, the planning, is how he came about that and brought it out and gave it life, gave it light. I'm telling you, man, God gave us a weapon, the biggest, baddest weapon you could ever imagine, and that's our mind, our brain. Now it's up to you how you want to use it. If you want to use it in a good way, a bad way, or just leave it there, fucking rust, pick up, accumulate dust, never use it, never put it to work. How are you gonna know your potential, homie? Damn, that's it. Wake up, shit down. Anyways, hey, some of us fucking blossom sooner than others, but that's why God has put me on this earth, homie, to get on this motherfucking platform and start enlightening some motherfucking motivation upon my homies out there, home girls. You know, we're not just fucking your typical cholo, chola, or gangster or criminal. Nah, man. We're people of class, you know, of dignity, manners, with pride. You know, we are people that deserve better. We need to search for our goal, for our purpose in life, to be able to provide for our families, for ourselves. Life is too short, homie. And I know talk is cheap. And I know it's easier said than done. Pero si se puede, we could do it, man. We also have libraries. We have bookstores. Nothing wrong with opening a book, homie. Yeah, this fucking cholo, I learned how to read. And I thank God I was able to open up a book, man, and exercise my imagination. Because, man, let me tell you, I didn't know where to start when it came to a book. I didn't know whether to start in the middle, the end, the front, you know, till I started exercising my imagination. I started visualizing these novels, these movies, and I started getting hooked. Like, damn. Next thing you know, it's like, man, what else is out there? You get thirsty, you get hungry, man, wanting to read more, learn more. What's a mortgage? How can I buy a house? What's credit? How do you get credit? You know, little stuff like that could be beneficial in life, that you could implement in life, and that's your daily activities, man. It's all good. It's always time for everything else, for fun and games, but hey, in life, it's always good to balance. Everything in balance, everything in moderation is good. All I want to say is you could do anything you want, anything you desire. You don't need college. You don't need high school diploma to be successful. It's all in the mind. If you visualize something, try it out. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, homie. What people are gonna think or say. Nah. Who gives a fuck? They paying your bills. They're feeding you. That's what I thought. Homie. Homegirl. If you have an imagination, write all that shit down, man. Draw that footprint. Draw that print. That blueprint, excuse me. You never know, man. You'll be the next Steve Jobs. You'll be the next Henry Ford. You'll be the next Thomas Edison. It's all in the imagination. All these inventors, successful individuals, didn't even have an elementary education. Some of them didn't even know how to read and write. And boy, look at them. Still making money till this day. They've been dead already hundreds of years. A good book to read. Think and Grow Rich. I recommend that. I'll put it down on the description. That book, man, you check it out. You read it, it's gonna open up your eyes, man. You're gonna see the world from a different set of eyes. I wanted to extend a little love, a little cariño, a little knowledge. Like I said, I'll be the first to be humble in front of you. I don't know it all, but the little bit that I do know, I would like to extend it to my fellow human beings, homies, camaradas, homeboys, homegirls, my brothers and sisters out there, whoever you are, man. It's all good. We're all one.
That's right.
Nobody's better than nobody because we all shit and sleep. We're all alike. Unless, if you don't eat shit and sleep, then you must be an alien. Wow. Man, show me your hookup. I want to meet you. Damn. You must be special. Anyways, with that said, man, much love and respect. Hopefully everybody, enjoys their day, their evening, whatever it may be on your side of the town. Man, I'm Manny the Jaguar. Mucho gusto to all. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. Everything in slow motion. Hey, I see a lot of people blow up from one day to another, but hey, I might blow up too if I put everything I know as far as prison politics, this and that. But hey, my beliefs, that's a no-no, and I'm not gonna let views or subscribers or anything like that fuck me all up. Then they're gonna like me because of who I am, my personality, and all these other topics or other spills that I could bring to the table other than prison politics, because in this channel, homie, I plan to touch a little bit of everything, man. One day we could talk about world politics. Another day we could talk about aliens. Another day we could talk about fucking businesses. Hey, I'm open for anything, man. We could talk about prison, but there's a limit to that when it comes to me. Because like I said, I still walk on solid grounds. I'm still able to go to my hood, and there's rules and regulations that you gotta respect. So I'm not I'm not trying to get caught up with anything that's gonna harm my health or my loved ones. So with that said, much love and respect. I'm really gone.